Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brandy Sherbert, and my presentation is on adolescent bereavement. Purpose. Adolescent bereavement from the death of a parent should be studied because of the numerous emotional and psychological effects the loss has on a person's personality and life trajectory. The purpose behind researching adolescent bereavement is to better understand the full effects of grief on the brain, the specific consequences of pain from parental loss, and what can be done to reduce those effects. Sample. The sample size was a group of 23 students working towards a bachelor's degree and was chosen because of their age range as well as their participation in the university's research class. The sample was tested via email correspondence on the topic of adolescent bereavement and whether or not treatment was received. Findings. Question 1. Have you or anyone in your immediate family experienced parental death during adolescence? 57% said no, and 43% said yes. I was surprised at the closeness between the answers. I had not expected them to be nearly half and half. Question 2. After the loss, was therapy attended? To which the results were 90.5% no and 9.5% maybe. Question 3. How did the individual's behavior change after experiencing the loss? This question had a range of answers that can be summarized into 5 categories where people reported no comment or not applicable, individuals became more distant, individuals became more angry, substance use was reported, mental health degradation, and lastly, only a small change was noticed in the individual. The majority of the answers were no comment or not applicable and were followed by had more anger and became more distant. It was interesting and surprising that mental health issues and substance use weren't more represented based on the literature. They typically are. Reactions. My findings overall were not surprising, particularly the question regarding whether therapy was attended. I had expected the majority of the answers to be no. Further research can be conducted on why therapy was not attended, whether it was the individual's decision or that decision was made on their behalf by the remaining guardian. Also, the answers to the quantitative question asking how behavior had changed was not surprising. Seeing an increase in anger and withdrawal from the family unit is in line with the research from the literature review, but alcohol or substance abuse along with mental health issues is also consistent in the literature, even though it was not represented in my findings. Published findings. Findings can be posted on social media outlets such as blogs, YouTube, or Facebook. Findings could be shared with local news medias or university publications. And lastly, findings could be shared amongst students in classes or within group organizations. Thank you all. I hope you have a great holiday.